Trying to get the song to play. For some reason, it is not playing. Okay, here we go. So no song today, I guess. It was just playing. I'm not sure why it's not anymore. But one more time. For whatever reason, it's not playing. So here we go. Here's my other song. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Play a song. We try that. Okay, so that works. Let's try this one again. Here we go. Hey, you know what? Let's get a party going.
In the land of digital gold, TA with T.I. Joey Bold.
Disco ball.
Charts light up as we unfold. Trust the signals, watch it grow. Technical analysis with trade intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy, network the mission.
That's right, guys. Piper Academy, that's where it's at. We got the disco ball going on. We got a party going on. And let's go ahead and start this Trade Academy. This is the Trade Academy portion of the Piper Academy Network. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time is your time, it's always time to party and to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Pretty soon, everything's going to be going crazy. Absolutely crazy. Is that time right now? Not really. Not really. But I tell you what's going crazy is the chat. And we have first up, Mike. What's up, Mike? Mike is the first one here. He wins the first position, really, in the chat. So congrats to Mike. Mike absolutely killed it. He was waiting, and he got first. And he says it best. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. +1 in the chat for Mike. Mike is the winner for today. Mike is the winner for today. So congratulations. You're the best. You are literally the best. Then we have Duality Crypto in close second. Duality Crypto in close second. And then we have very, very close third. We have Robert. Thank you, Robert, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Definitely, of course, smash a like. If you have any questions, please ask the questions. This is your 1 hour of free mentorship. I absolutely love sharing my knowledge. Now, granted, does it mean that, if I say something that is different from somebody else, that it's, better or different? No, it's just different. And that's the beautiful part about the Piper Academy Network. It's not an echo chamber. If Piper says something, that doesn't mean that OC has to agree and repeat the same thing. Same thing with TradeFly or Lunar Beaches Crypto or myself or anybody who's here. This is the absolute beautiful part about this network, is that you get a bunch of different traders giving you their different thought process. Now, sometimes it aligns, which is great, because then that builds to the confluence or agreement with each other. But then sometimes, it may be a slightly different, which is also good. That way you're not having that mindset of a bias. Oh, it's going to do this. And you have blinders on and you can't see anything else but what's in front of you. You have to be aware of your surroundings. Very important. All right, we got Jesse in the house. What's up, Jesse? My man, Jesse. Jesse just got promoted on my channel, Trade Intuition, for being an admin. Dude absolutely kills it. Love it, man. Love it. Thank you so much for doing what you do. And he recently got promoted for admin status on CCM's channel, which is Crypto Coin Mindset. And dude absolutely kills it. Love it, man. Let's see here. We have the Rib chat going strong. Username. What's up, my man? Appreciate you very much. Appreciate you guys. See here. Username says, can you stick around and ask a question? I have to do some stuff. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. I appreciate you coming over and smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Let's see here. We got the +1s in the house. Very nice. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Right now, we're looking at the crypto bubbles on the daily. Some are green, which is good. And they're not very high up there, but they are, doing pretty nice. We have 6%, 4%. We have 12 with S. And then we have some that are down. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. We can easily see what Bitcoin's doing by looking at the hourly crypto bubbles. Pretty soon, we're going to not know what Bitcoin's doing, because Bitcoin could be going down, sideways, and these coins, the altcoins, are going to be going up, +8, +12, +22%, and then some, because they're going to stop holding Bitcoin's hand, being able to look both ways before crossing the street on their own. Right now, they're timid. They're holding Bitcoin's hand and they're saying, can we go now? Can we go? Can we go? And Bitcoin's saying, wait. Okay, let's go across the street. That's what's happening right now. Now we have virtuals up 2.2%. I mean, it's not big. Does that mean that Bitcoin had just started going up? Well, let's see. Let's see if it's bouncing off of the area that I was anticipating. I don't know, of course, but my intuition said that it has to bounce here. If it doesn't, if it breaks the level, we're going down. And the next level that's really close to it, it'll just break through it really quick. Let's see, 3, 2, 1, bingo, bango. Boom, right there. This is the level. This is on the 1 hour time frame. This, we have to bounce here. We have to, in order for us to gain hope. And right now it came down. It came down to this level fast too. Again, these candles represent 1 hour. The 1 hour candle just broke through this level, this blue line. Let's see here, the blue line. Yeah. So this is going to confuse me. So that's white. I can't have it blue, because that's going to make me think it's the, it's going to make me think that it is my VWAP. My VWAP color is blue. So let's change this color to this. And then let's change this color to this. There we go. I am not confused anymore. All right. So coming back over here, it's finding support off of our levels from the previous all-time highs. And what we wanted to do is we wanted to see, here it did break below it, and it broke down very vigorously. Just, I didn't even care that this was a support level. Came down right to our level of support that it needs to bounce in order for us to potentially have some hope. If it were to break through this level, my opinion at the time, and still holds, if we break this level, we're not even going to bounce here. We're just going to go down. And then maybe bounce here, possibly into our bounce zone. Now, our bounce zone is a level that we have 3 different zones. Let's go to a higher time frame, just going to zoom out. This is my thought process. Here we have zone 1, where if the price action was way up here at this time, if we do come down here to this zone 1, we're looking for a pretty high potential of a bounce. If we get rejected and we come down and we enter zone 2, this is a very high indication for myself saying that we're going to go down. 85% positive that we're going to go down. Again, these are just numbers I throw in the air. And here is our hope. And these levels, you can see them right here, 94 and then 91.5. If we don't bounce here and we enter this, there's a very strong chance we're going to come down. If we do go back up, more than likely get rejected off of one of our lines, our trend lines from our previous all-time highs, get rejected, bearish retest, and then come down. If we come down, get ready to short. Could you short right now? Sure, of course. But this is the dangerous part about shorting. We can short at any time we want, but when it bounces, sometimes it bounces very fast and hard. It doesn't come up, down, higher highs, higher lows. It just shoots up. And when that happens, if you're in a short, you will get wrecked. So if you do enter shorts, and this is one thing that I'm going to be, stressing to everybody. For me, it's all about risk management. If you do enter these shorts, move your stop loss into profit as soon as possible, and then be taking profits on the way. And to me, it's extremely important to take those profits instead of holding it and then being up 100 or 500 or 1,000 or more, and then holding on to it, and then it turns And then now it comes down and your stop loss gets hit either at break even or maybe plus 1 or 2%, to depend on your leverage, or even worse at a loss. All right. Let's see here. Let's go through some of this chat really quick. Jesse says, I love all the communities. Would love to serve all. Yeah. And Jesse's a beast. I'm telling you guys right now. Paul says, what up, brother? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, definitely, man. I love being in the charts. And when you're in the charts, it's and you'll see this too, especially traders that have been trading for a while. They can pretty much see what might happen. And that is what I call intuition. And I absolutely love it. And then especially when they say, it's, more than likely going to come down, then come up. If they ever say it will, and they don't correct themselves, be careful with those people, because again, nobody knows what's going to happen. But when they say, it might come down to this level, it might come down to the 0.5 or the 618, it's because they've seen this over thousands and thousands of times, where they can pretty much recognize based off of the strength of the move, the momentum, where the price action might go. It could, flip and go the opposite way. But I tell you what, though, it feels really good when you think something might happen and it does. It just gives you that just more confidence in your thought process. And one of the questions I get asked this quite a bit is, how do you build confidence in trading? That question is kind of easy but hard at the same time. You build confidence in trading by trading. It's just like, how do you build confidence in riding a bike? You can read how to ride a bike. You can watch videos on how to ride a bike. But until you actually get on the bike, realize that you have to balance, realize that the slower you go, the higher chance it is to fall, versus pedaling and going a little faster and a little faster. And then by the time you know it, you're like, whoa, like, I'm not worried about falling anymore because I'm going. I'm using the skills that I learned, whether it was watching videos or reading books or whatever it was, but now I'm actually applying it. And because I'm applying it, well, I'm not falling. Same thing with gaining confidence in trading. If you try to trade and you don't watch videos and you don't do, go to different websites and just kind of see what the indicators or the thought process behind the actual trading goes, well, you are going to be going really slow. And just like the scenario with the bike, when you go really slow, it's really easy to fall. And by falling, it's losing. And then not only do you fall down, but it's like, man, I don't know if this is for me. I keep on falling way too much, and it hurts when I fall. One, it hurts my ego. Two, it hurts my body, because I am literally causing damage to myself. And what you might want to do is, all right, let me go back to the drawing board. How can I learn how to, well, one, you look at other people riding the bike, and they're not going slow, they're going kind of fast. So when you get on next time, maybe you go a little bit faster. There you go. Same thing with trading. You have to be in the trades to learn. What I would recommend, especially if you're brand new or newer, don't trade with 1,000 or 10,000. No, trade with $10. What you want to do is you want to get the system down. You want to see if your strategies are working. You want to see whether you're using support resistance, if you're using indicators, if you're using divergence, if you're using patterns. Here's a pro tip. The bullish patterns work better in a bullish market. Sounds easy, right? But most people don't know that. Bearish patterns work better. You have a higher likelihood of having nice trades in a bearish market. So that's just a little pro tip. All right. Let's see here, going down the list. Let's see. So Jesse does have a question. Did everyone already hit the like button? If not, well, then go ahead and do it. Be kind and push that like button. Smash it. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So for me, the way I do this is I go over Bitcoin for about 5-10 minutes. And then we go over some of your coins. We go over your questions. Now, there are a lot of people in here that they're very knowledgeable when it comes to trading. And we've received a lot of excellent questions these past few days in reference to, they're already successful, but what questions that they have when they were just starting out. And these questions may not have been even in their brain at that time. But now, since more time has gone on, they know what questions to ask. So for me, whenever I'm doing this mentorship, I'm always having the beginner mindset in mind. So whenever I'm showing anything, I'm going through every single step so that I don't skip anything and I don't assume anything either. That's one of the biggest things. With mentors, they assume stuff. And then you get embarrassed because, like, man, I don't know what he's talking about. You know, what is he talking about? I have no idea. And then you're embarrassed about asking. So what I do is I try to take away a bunch of questions when I'm actually showing you. But here, if you have questions, let me know. All right. Let's see here. Paul says, it is much easier to have confidence in your trades when you're right. And how do you know if you're right or not? Unless you trade. Or you can, and this is what I call mock trading. For example, you can just be on a chart and you can say, you know what? I'm going to enter right now, which I wouldn't. I'm going to enter right now. And then you would go and you would put a little thing. You can do any kind of notes. You can do a little thing here. Enter in 50%. And you just put it right here. Boom, done. Here's your little note. Then you can have your stop loss. Let's say right here is your stop loss. Again, this is not a setup. I wouldn't enter. Definitely wouldn't enter. This will be your stop loss. It's in red. Here's your target. It's in green. And then you just wait and see if it plays out. Or if you don't want to waste all this time, use the replay button. Use the replay button. And here's a pro tip. Go to a higher time frame. Go to like a monthly or a 6 months or something to where you don't know, excuse me, you don't know what all the ups and downs are. You go to a higher time frame. You pick any area. So just for example, you know, once you do this, everything to the right will disappear. And so let's say you did this. And then again, on the monthly, you must do this on a higher time frame because it's really easy to cheat in the beginning. Oh, well, I know it goes up. So I'm looking now for reasons why it's going to go up. Use a higher time frame, pick a certain candle or whatever. Now start your thought process. Do your top-down analysis. Whether you start in the weekly or the daily or wherever you start doing your thought process. I'm going to enter here. Here's my targets. Here's my stop loss. This is what I'm thinking might happen. Push play and see what happens. Now here's one variable that comes into play. Depending on where you pick, depends if your thought process should be bullish or bearish. Okay, sorry guys. I talk way too much. So with that being said, if we're in a bullish market and everything's going great, that's good to know when you're doing these trades. If you're in a bearish market and everything's not going too good and you see that you have a bullish pattern, but it doesn't play out and your stop loss gets hit, instead of beating yourself up on why it didn't work and what's wrong with you, maybe it was wherever you selected and you picked maybe a bearish time. So once again, these bullish patterns will play out better in a bullish market. The bearish patterns will play out better in a bearish market. So keep that in mind, because you could easily start defeating yourself and say, man, I can't get it. I can't get it. Like, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to do this. I'm back testing. They said use the replay button, but I'm losing every single trade. Well, it could be that you're trying to go bullish or having a bullish idea, but you're in a bearish market when it comes to these candles. Give you a heads up. Let's see here. I hit the like button twice. Oh no, do it 3 times. Do it 3 times. You don't want to do it twice. Crypto Candy says, what's up? What's up? Well, let's go. Yes, definitely, guys. Definitely. Jesse says, Joe, that's spot on. Yeah, so with me, I help a lot of people. I really do. Not only in my personal Telegram group, but people, they send me messages. They ask me questions, and I still help them. You know, I don't say, oh, well, I can't help you. You got to join my group. No, I'm here to make money with you. Same thing here. This is why I do what I do here on the Piper Academy Network at the 4 o'clock time frame, because I'm hoping that we get people that are brand new coming in and asking questions so that we can also, they could join the alumni. So they can join the Piper Academy alumni. And with that being said, everybody gets, everybody makes money. Everybody makes money. So that's one thing that I do. I help people a whole bunch. And because I do, all these questions that I answer without you even asking is because I've had those questions hundreds and hundreds of times. And I love questions. And it's funny too, story time. It's funny. When I'm on Crypto Coin Mindset's channel, we'll go over Bitcoin and I'll do some training on there as well. And he's like, man, Joe, I was just going to ask you that question, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And you answered it before I could even ask it. I said, dude, I know what questions people are going to ask because I've done this for years. Not only that, but I've also been teaching and training for 25 plus years. On all the careers that I've had, I've ended up teaching and training. That's something that I do, and I love doing it. Let's see here. He wants to make money with you, not because of you. Yeah. And that's my saying too. That's my little slogan. And this is why I do it. This is why I do what I do. You don't have to. Now, granted, do I recommend you joining the Discord on Piper Academy? 100%. If you can't afford it, get the free part. If you can't afford it, man, it's way undervalued. I always say this, Piper needs to jack up the price because even with it being increased, it's still a discount, huge discount. So if you've been thinking about it, I recommend you getting into it because, man, the amount, his thing should be at least $149 minimum a month with all the stuff that he provides and all the people that he has on board. Shoot, $149. It's not that price though. Much cheaper. If you're curious, check out the link in the description. It's very, very inexpensive. Let's see here. Baba Ya says, how do we know we are out of the woods with Bitcoin and my favorite alts, or at least the bull market is on? When we start making higher highs. That's a great question. When we start making higher highs and higher lows and continue to make higher highs and higher lows. Right now, Bitcoin actually tricked me, and I went over this. Let's see, do I have it on here? Did I erase it? I'm known to erase. I'm known to erase stuff. Let's see. I do have it erased. This Bitcoin, yep, Bitcoin. I deleted it. Okay. So what I was looking at on the 1 hour time frame. So what we're doing is we're looking at this. We see a high, lower high, and it's fine. It came down, it came up. We expect lows and highs. It has to happen. Came down. This was a nice area for it to retrace to. And what I recommend, there's certain tools that I love. One of them, fib retracement. Fib retracement, I absolutely love. So let me hide all this. And, this is the stuff that I just did, I believe. Let me go ahead and put on the daily just so I can zoom out and see. Yeah. This was the stuff that I just did right now. Oh, and this needs to go in here. This goes in here. Okay. And I'm going to lock it. I'm going to hide it. Okay. So on this, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see, and I love doing the 1 hour time frame, but on a higher time frame, it's easier to see because there's less ups and downs. There's less pivots, and the pivots are more defined. But we can see we have a high, then we do lower highs, lower, lower, lower. So in order for this to start being bullish, we need to break a high. And here we can see here's a high, then here's a high, then here's a high, and here's a high. Right now, look, we're trying, and we're actually doing magnitude on, ray, boom. Here's what we want. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Let's look at this. Right now, we are currently coming up. This is what we want. Now, can it retrace? Yeah, definitely, of course. This looks different. Why does this look different? Oh, It's this one. Noob. Noob. Jesse says, if you delete it by accident, do Control Z. That's undo. Yes. That is so funny. It looked way different from what I've been doing every single day, multiple times a day. It's like, why does this look different? I don't know if y'all saw my eyeballs, but am I on Bitcoin? Am I on time frame? Am I here? It's on Bitstamp? Is it a different exchange? Wow. Noob. All right. But this is exactly where I want it to go. It's on the 1 hour time frame. And it tricked me because what we did is we created a higher high and we bounced. This is what we want to see. We want to see a bullish retest or support bounce. Same thing. Then it broke this level. It's not what we want to see. You know, we want to see possibly retrace to here and then come up and break this level. Instead, it broke the low. So in order for us to get bullish again, we just need to start breaking up. So scratch that as far as it's starting to go up because it wasn't. It was on the replay. Noob. Right now, it's continuing to come down. And like, did I miss something? Did I blink and like 4 hours went or 2 days went by or something? But here, I really like this level. 97.3, very strong. Here, support, and then rejection, so. Support, and then rejection. So this level to me is very strong. Right now, I mean, we did have this come down. So I can take this one off. So we had this level, and here, again, since we go level by level, we wanted to break above this and then gain support on it. It broke the level, which is good, and then it just dumped to our bounce level. Now, can this come down? Sure it can come down. We don't want it creating a lower high. Creates a lower high, man, it's gonna be dangerous. So for this one, I would like to see it come down to about here. So we have this wick and this wick. This is where I want to see it come down to. Now, if we do this, and that's if it pulls back from here. Like, who knows? It could continue going up, get rejected here, bounce here, and then go up. But if it gets rejected here, we have our fib retracement. We're going to go from the absolute lowest point, make sure our magnet tool is on, lowest point to the highest point, and guess where we're at? Boom. Golden pocket. 0.5618. This right here, good, nice retracement. If nothing else, maybe a little bit lower to the 382. And this is just this very small move on these candles. Again, 1 hour candles. This is where I would like to see it retrace to before going up, breaking the pivot, continuing up, down, and continuing up. So this is what I would like to see. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? If you did not see my show last night at 12 a.m., strongly recommend y'all watch that. I cover the MACD crosses and Bitcoin on the weekly. Water time. But once again, this is your 1 hour free mentorship. If you have any questions regarding anything, let me know. Right now, I am looking at BNB and also Solana. Now, for these, I want to do shorts, but we didn't enter them yet because we're still waiting. Here's my level. This is when I saw it. Of course, you know, it already broke this level. And here's my zone that I want to see it get rejected off of. If not, then a rejection off of here. So on the 15-minute time frame, the blue line is my VWAP. And we might get rejection here. If so, starts coming down, breaks below my orange, which is my 30 SMA. More than likely, I'm going to enter a short, post it to my group, and then have a stop loss above my VWAP, my blue line. And then we'll add to our entry once it breaks this. Again, you always want to scale into the trade. So this is what I'm looking for. And that's if, it comes down again. Same thing with Solana. Solana was way down here. I said, I'm not going to enter it. I mean, it's already moved too far away. I said, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see if it gets rejected off of my level. And this is why I love these zones. How did I get this zone? Well, I'm not asking myself. I'm asking, just out loud. How did I get this zone? What I do is I look for candle wicks, candle body closes and candle wicks. So here, let me see. And sometimes they're on the 4 hour, sometimes they're on the daily. I might have done this on a 4 hour time frame and might have used that one. So go 4 hour. Let's see, here we have, actually I need to adjust it. I could have sworn I had my magnet to on. I always have my magnet to on. Let me see. Maybe 1 hour? Whenever I'm doing anything, I'm always doing it on, okay, well, this one's nice. We have the wick and the candle bodies, but I had it started over here since it starts. Okay, so I guess I use this wick and this wick, and then just kind of looked across, and in software, we got a bunch of areas. But right now it's in this little zone. And I just got to wait. I got to wait and see, is it going to bounce out of this zone? Is it going to get rejected off of the VWAP? This is a really nice run up. I wouldn't be surprised if it came down to about this level and then made the decision if it wants to either go up or down. So here, now is it going to break up or is it going to come down and do this? And right now, price action is closer to my VWAP, which is good. Just good. Okay, so no questions, no questions. Okay. Let us go through. I really have nothing prepared, guys. Don't have anything prepared. Normally, if this was my channel, I'd say, okay, bye. And I leave. But I don't know if Piper will report me to the Doge and say, this dude is not doing his work. And then they come and audit me. I'm thinking about taking a chance. This is high risk. High risk. This is my $25. It's my $25 leverage account. Oh, and it's down too. It's coming down. Let's get crazy. Let's do a crazy one. Why not? 85x leverage. Let's go short. Okay. Let's not do market. Let's do, yeah, this is good. Right. And then let's do, I don't know if I'll get stopped out. 181. Just for fun, because 81. Risking $1. Let's go. Open short. Just for giggles. All right. We got all set saying 30 minutes left. Baking chicken and listening in. Ooh, baked chicken. Love me some baked chicken. I absolutely love baked chicken. Baked chicken or rotisserie chicken. Those are my favorite. See, could we look at engine layer? I need the ticker. I don't know what the ticker is on that one. I forget what it is. Could you look at Jupiter? Yes, definitely. We can definitely look at Jupiter. And let's put this over here. And then let's go ahead and put our left small box. No, it has to be right. Top right. Nope, that's not it. I know I have it here. Let's see. Nothing showing there. Small left, that's not it. Okay. Small box left. Not it either. Where does it go? Okay. So we're gonna do this again for some reason. Let's go to display capture, and it's something to the right. Add existing, top right, URL. I think it's small rectangle right. Okay. So now I know this looks freak out. Let it freak you out, guys. Don't let it freak you out. This, nope. Don't let it freak you out. And then we'll adjust this in a little bit. Okay. Well, did I enter the trade yet? Oh, I'm in. Okay. And I'll adjust everything in just a second. Link this up. This up. Okay. We'll do this up here. All right, good stuff. So right now we're in the trade. We're doing this, and we're risking $1. $1. All right. So let's look at Jupiter. Now Jupiter I do like, and Jupiter's coming up. This is my bounce zone. This is my bounce zone. We actually entered it in my group, and we entered it here once it came up, and then we added here, and then it went up, and then it came down. I was looking for a bounce here. It did bounce, and then just the market just came down and came down. Came back into our bounce zone. Right now it is bouncing up. This is on the 1 hour time frame, and it's looking good. Now, if you're not in the trade already, I'd recommend to wait. I'd recommend to wait till it breaks this level, 0.8387, because this could be your rejections area and then continue coming down. So I would set an alert right around here. So we set alerts, and let's go and make this fancy at 0.8552 for your alerts. And then once the alert goes off, you wait for, you can do a 1 hour. You can wait for the 1 hour candle to close. The alert must go off first. The alert goes off first, then the 1 hour has to close above 0.8387, then you're good. But right now, I wouldn't enter. Now, granted, I am not a financial advisor. I would never tell you what to do. Let's see here. Somebody says, also it says I'm bullish on SOL. Oh yeah. I do love me some SOL. Now SOL's having a pretty big token unlock. I believe it's March 1st. So it's like 12 days away or something like that. So just kind of be careful. SOL may come down even more before it potentially goes up. So that was Jupiter. We just got to wait. We got to wait for this because right now we just have a high, lower high, lower high. We don't want to do another lower high. We want to break this, hopefully start changing the trend. Then when it comes down, hopefully bounces over this top purple line, 0.8173, then coming up and then continue up, come down, up, down, up. So here, so we looked at Jupiter. Oh, I guess that is the name. Okay. So let us do that one. Let's go YouTube, and we're gonna look at that. So let's come over here. Also, it says this will knock your socks off. Baked chicken with rice and beans. Ooh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Rice and beans, baked chicken. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So EIGEN, USDT, MEXC, engine layer. Nice. This one looks, wow. So this is what we want. This is what we want to see. We want, of course, it is all happening. Then we're doing lower low or lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. We break it, good. Then we break this level, good. Then we break this level, good. Then we break this level, good. Get out of here right now. Get out of here. That's the level that we need to break. We don't want to enter on this one or this one or this one because they're really close to each other. This is the highest one. So, man, this one looks so good. Now, before I get too happy, I'm looking at the candle bodies. I don't like it when they're blocks. To me, this freaks me out. I don't like the blocks. I like the up and the down and the up momentum. I don't like it, just hanging out by the water cooler. I don't know. So I would like to see it come down. And I mean, it might. It had a nice little run up. And this one was not even on my radar. It's gone up about 22%. This one was not even on my radar. Now for a retracement, I would like to see it come down. Well, let's do it from here to here. And I'm using this wick to this wick. Well, pretty much where this block is. I would like to see it come down here. And then come up and then do this. Let's go to a 1 hour so we can see more of this. This looks really good. Now, there's several different ways of trading, several different styles. There are some people I've seen do courses on, they call it, what do they call it? Swing levels, pivot zones. I forget what they call it. But what it is basically, they'll have it a little bit higher. And then they'll have this a little bit lower, like the candle bodies. So this is where the swing occurred. And for me, I tend to like that because this is where a bounce happened and this is where a bounce happened, or a reversal, or whatever you want to call it. This shows me that there's strength right in here. So if the price does come down, we have a much higher likelihood that we could bounce here, inside, middle, the bottom. That's why I like this. Let's see here. I'm not too big. It's no big deal. Healthy rug. No, dude, I love baked chicken so much. Baked chicken, baked fish. Man, I haven't bought tilapia. I used to buy like 4 or 5 bags of tilapia, and that's like gonna be gone in like 2 weeks. I loved it. That with my rice, or I got like broccoli and something like that. But anyway, yeah, I mean, woo, man, that lemon pepper, can't go wrong. So here, lucky it isn't Trump and just some other, yeah. It looks good. I'll wait for the break and enter on the retest stop. See a freaking work holding me up from my drain. But I made it. Hey, Diggity, appreciate you for being here. And pretty soon, the more, and you may think, man, I gotta wait for another bull run, or I have to wait for 2 more bull runs. That's a long time. Not really. Not considering the rest of your life. You put in the work right now, you're mining fiat right now, and you're working towards your very amazing future. I mean, just imagine it. Like, let's just imagine this, guys. You wake up right now. Of course, you have your alarm, and you gotta wake up in the morning, take your shower, get your coffee, drive to work, deal with traffic, get to work. Hopefully, your boss isn't a jerk. Hopefully, you have coworkers that are cool, but you don't have to deal with any of that stress. And then you got lunchtime. Did you bring your lunch? Did you forget your lunch? Are you spending money to buy lunch? And then after that, the rush hour, going home, getting home, being super tired. Everybody's just talking to you or whatever. You're just trying to relax. Now, that's mining fiat. Now, imagine, and this is going to happen, guys. This is going to happen. And you get closer and closer every bull run you do. Imagine you wake up when you're done sleeping. Ooh, man, how powerful is that? You wake up when you're done sleeping. And if you're tired in the middle of the day, sun's out and everything, birds are chirping, you know what? I'm feeling kind of tired. I'm going to take me a nap. You go and you take a nap. And then now you're up all night but you don't need to go into work, and you can do some charting. You can watch a movie. You can hang out with your friends. You know, you can do all that fun stuff. You're not having to worry about, the weekend. You know, thank God it's Friday. Now it's like every day's a Sunday, and you're off on Monday because it's holiday. So, but yeah, just imagine that, guys. And you will get there. You will get there. You stay in crypto. You know, the market makers, they want to shake everybody out. But if you just know that that's the goal, and the way you can get to that goal is, one, doing all of this as far as the bull runs, the bear markets, doing all the ups and downs. Not only that, but you also have to work. You know, that's part of it. It's very difficult to make money if you have no money. You're going to be super skillful, but if you have no money, it's harder to get there. But if you have a job and you're learning how to do this trading, and you can put money in, and you have money constantly coming in, whether it's $50, $10, $2,000 a month, or paycheck, like I said, $10, $20, anything, and you're constantly investing in yourself, and then let's say you have kids, you teach. That's why the wealthy stay wealthy, because they teach them investing. They teach them how to save. They teach them, the dollar, it's going to go down, but if you invest silver, gold, crypto, stocks, something, anything, it's going to better their life. And just learning this, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping your family, you're helping your kids, and then you're helping your kids, so on and so forth. So give you a heads up. Let's see here. Going down the list. Getting hungry again. Jesse's, I'm guessing ribs. I love some ribs. I love steak. Man, do I love steak. So, okay. Story time. Steak has to be probably the top. And then seafood, whether it's lobster, crab, shrimp. Man, I do love me some lobster, but seafood. And then baked chicken. And then I'll do baked fish, even though it's still seafood, but it's different than like crab stuff. Love it. And then, of course, I love me some Popeyes, because they be putting stuff in there that I be staying up all night. That would be funny, though. Joe, we found the reason why you're up all night, all the time. You don't sleep. You've been eating that Popeyes, right? Yeah. Don't apply for a job, because they will drug test you. What are you talking about? I tell you, they be putting something in there. All says, if it comes down to me, feels like a fail punch up and more downside incoming. Possible. I got me some Taco Bell, fresh off the grill. Nice. Hey, love me some Taco Bell too. Especially on Tuesdays. I go over there and it's like, I check before I leave, and I see an extra thing. It's like, you give me an extra one. Oh yeah, it's Taco Tuesday. We'll give you a free taco. Really? Oh man, where you been all my life? So give me a tip. Let's see here. Time is the limit. Yep. Jesse says, I had a big, fresh made hamburger. Ooh, I haven't had a good hamburger. Ooh, man. Jesse's killing it. Jesse's killing it. Let's see here. That's funny. It's so funny. I'm asking about questions about charting and this and that, blah, blah. When you get talking about food, ooh, everybody chimes in. Food. Oh, I gotta move this. Hey, we're up on our short. Let's see here. See, Justice, what's up, man? Appreciate you for being here. Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Haven't been feeling the best. Oh, really? Rest, sleep is the best thing. And it might be maybe allergies, hopefully. Take medicine. Of course, I'm not a doctor or nothing, but I am a registered nurse. but still, not advice, not advice, but definitely take medicine. For me, I usually let my body try to do it like the first 2 days. And then after that, it's like, come on, body. And then I'll take some allergy medicine. And if it doesn't kick it in 2 days, I'll take flu medicine. Even though I don't have a fever, I'll still take that. See here, all set says 100% don't quit your day job. You gotta make this money, guys. You gotta mind that fiat. Nothing wrong with doing it. And I tell people too, like sometimes people are embarrassed, like they'll message me and they're like, yeah, man, Joe, like I want to put more money in this. And I think I'm gonna have to go resort to delivering pizzas. What do you mean resort? I said, dude, that's so awesome. You have that option. Yes, deliver pizza, do Uber, do Lyft, do Uber Eats, do anything you can to mine this fiat. Because just imagine, every $100 could potentially turn to 1,000. Every 1,000, 10,000. So yeah, definitely anything you can do, sell stuff around your house. So that's what I do. Jesse says we need still 3 more likes. Yeah, guys, special. No, Retro Mike, not financial advice. Be right back. Gonna quit my day job. I love the memes when Bitcoin goes up like 1%, or coins go up like 3% or something, and then there's a dude walking into his boss's office, about to tell him I quit or whatever. I love those memes. It's like, dude, it's 3%. See here, I'm going down the list. For me, it's medium rare. I've had rare once. It was so delicious, and that's what turned me on to the juiciness of the steak. Because mine before it always would be well done, and then I tried rare. I was like, wow, that is so juicy. So now I do medium. I do medium rare. I love it. Lobsters and shrimp. I tell you guys, I'm gonna have. This is my goal. This is my goal. Whether it's this bull run, next bull run, in a bull run, my breakfast is going to consist of lobster, shrimp, steak, and probably that's it. That's for breakfast. Man, good times. Robert says, I like seafood. Nothing like that around here. Oh, yeah. I love me some seafood. Mashed potatoes from Popeyes. The best. Baba Ya says, I'm going to vacate on the beach and listen to T.I. and send my kids to T.I. Academy. There you go, guys. There you go. And this is the beautiful part about what we're doing. Like, we are literally learning a skill set. You know how plumbers, they are the best. And then they teach their kids how to do plumbing work. Well, now their kids know how to do that. Same thing with mechanics. Same thing with electricians. I'd be real careful with that one. But same thing with anything. Like, let's just a seamstress, where she fixes the stuff and she shows, not to be sexist, but her daughter or her son. I would love to know how to sew. I don't know how to sew. But that would be so great because you're passing on a trait or a skill. Same thing with trading. You're able to say your buddies come over. Hey man, what are you doing? Why do you some kind of nerd? What's all these monitors? Oh man, it's how I make my money. What do you mean? Well, look at this. See this and this. I'm gonna buy here and I'm gonna sell right here. Watch. You buy it and you sell it. I just made $80. What do you mean? Whoa, what? Yeah, like I can teach you. Cool, boom, done. But you gotta buy me a 24 pack or something, See here. Yes, indeed. See here. I heard the rib dinner bell. Oh, let's go. What's up, Hart? What's going on, guys? Definitely smash the like if you haven't already. It does help support the channel. Could really go for some Popeye spicy chicken strips. I love them chicken strips, dude. Like, they literally have put something in. And it's funny. I think I told you, or my channel anyway. There's one lady who was really rude to me, and I called her out on it. And then ever since then, she's been kind of nice to me. And I figured, oh man, she probably spit in my food, but it's like, whatever, I like the food. And then she was like genuinely nice. I was like, this lady's really different from when I first started meeting her. Well, there was one day where this was before Christmas. And she goes, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if I don't see you before then. And I said, well, thank you. So I made it a point, plus I wanted Popeyes, but I made it a point to go, because I don't go there all the time. I'll go maybe once a month or whatever. I try not to eat fast food too much. And then I made it a point to go again, like a day or two prior to Christmas, and I gave her a little Christmas gift. It was like a tip, I guess. And I said, this is for you. I just want to say thank you very much. And the next time she gave me some extra strips, I think I'm gonna give her a tip again. So give you a heads up. Be nice to your waiters and waitresses and servers, and be nice, period. Ooh. Man, that's so good. Cheeseburger. There we go. Bacon cheeseburger. See here. That Popeye's gravy. Mm-hmm. A gallon. Oh, watch out. Watch out. See, also it says, if you quit your job, you start depending on trading. And that, yes, that is so true. So true. I had one guy, he asked me, he's like, Joe, I want to join your group, but, just got engaged. My fiance, we're moving to Hawaii. I don't know if he said he's moving there or he's there already, but he saved up, 3 months of an emergency fund, and he's going to use that to trade. And, he doesn't want to work. He wants to commit himself to doing this. And he was, thinking about joining my group. I said, 1, don't join my group. 2, get to work. That 3 months of emergency fund is just that. It's an emergency fund. Do not use it for trading, because now you need to make $1,500 or $2,500 a month. And because you need to do this, you're going to add stress. And even though you know what to do, should I enter, should I exit? You're going to trade based off of emotions. It's like, oh man, I'm down. And then you keep on going down and you keep on losing money. I said no. And I'm pretty sure he reached out to other people to join their group. And they were like, oh yeah, sure, man. You want to make $1,000 a week? Yeah. If they did, he got wrecked. Because there's so many people and they're multimillionaires, guys. That's the sad part. That's the so sad part. They're multimillionaires. Oh yeah, man. I can show you how to trade. We have admins. We have videos. Yeah. Sign up and we'll get you squared away. And they're multimillionaires taking advantage of people. But yeah. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Yes, good. Let's get the lights up. What's up, CS? What's up, my man? Let's see here. Yeah, it's making some moves. We're gonna deep dive into it. Not deep dive, but go to a smaller time frame. See here. It's preparing, Joe. Also, it says, my friends bring buckets of fried chicken for the major holidays. It's mandatory. Nice. Darren Does Things. What's up, my man? Darren Does Things says, that's why I love you, Joe. Old school values and real. What did I say that was old school? Oh, as far as like not me trying to rip them off. Yeah. Yeah. And for me, I am old school. Like, and I'm very proud of it. My mom, man, she like, I know she's smiling. I know it. Like, for me, it's ethics, morals, integrity. When people are looking and not looking, because I know that anybody. So here's the thing too. I used to be in pest control. I did that for like 14 years. And, they would leave me in their house, like, and, they're downstairs or whatever. They got cash, they got jewelry, they got diamonds. And what I would do is I had a bunch of keys and I would jingle the keys purposely with my hand so they could hear me moving and not just staying in one spot. Because I know it's like, man, I'm in their house. Like, why are they even trusting me? So I would do that. And there was one time, one of the ladies, she goes, Joe, I notice you always jingle your keys. Why? I said, oh, because I want you to know that I'm moving inside your house. I'm not just in your bedroom or wherever. She goes, oh, I never thought of that. I said, yeah. But not only that, but I also have the mentality of, you know, maybe people have cameras. I mean, they're in like teddy bears and picture frames. I said, man, I see money. I look away right away. No, thank you. All that jazz. That's right. And there's a lot of people that say, you know, that they're good, but when you see them, they're not good. They try to trick you. So here we have this. For this one, for me, honestly, I would wait. It looks good. Not FOMOing for sure. I'm going to set my alert of this wick, and this wick goes right to this wick. You can see with my crosshairs, but I'm going to go right here. I'm going to say set alert, and the alert is going to be at 1.9535. I think I said that wrong. Yes, I did. It's going to be 1.935. We set the alert right here, and we wait. Now we could FOMO, but like, oh man, it's breaking this level, it's going. But I mean, we have a pretty good chance that, I mean, it could come. Nobody knows. I don't know. My intuition says that we might come down. And if not, if it continues going up, I want this to go off first. And I want to see that, you know, we have candles on the 1 hour time frame above this level. If so, okay, I'll enter. And then now when it retraces, hopefully this is my support. See here, how low do you think? So, oh, I got stopped out. Dang it. How low do you think? I lost $1. Dang it. I need to pick up cans again. How low do I think so can go? I think it can go pretty low. Let's go to this. Let's go to daily. I think so. Now, I was wrong the last time. There was a token unlocked, I think like the biggest in crypto history or something crazy. And I thought it was going to just dump. It barely even moved down. It had already moved like 30% by the time we saw it and got the news. And then it actually moved up. It was like, that's weird. But as far as how low can go, I'm going to 146, maybe 150. I don't know though. I mean, right, this right here, 157.95, we could call it 158. To me, this is going to be a very strong support. So if it does continue to come down, hopefully it bounces here and doesn't come down lower. But I mean, this can go to $100. It just depends if Bitcoin dumps and everything follows it. But once again, we have this token unlock, and in just a few days, March 1st. So we'll see. Dang it, did it go up just to stop me out? How dare you? It went up just to stop me out. That's not fair. 181. Look at that, guys. Just to stop me out. Dare you. How dare you? Let's see if it goes up a little further. If it breaks below the 9 SMA, I'll probably do it. But let's see if it comes up a little further. Ooh, dirty rascal. You dirty rascal. All right. Moving on. ETH. Making me somebody today. Oh, you're in ETH? Do I have ETH up here? Used to. Let's go. What is this? Oh yeah, this was asked to me earlier. Very small market cap, and I was saying, you could enter right now. It's a very high risk, and then just do 25, 25, 25. If you had $100, but very high risk. See ETH, USDT, MEXC. It's kind of dangerous too. But if you're making money, go, man. Good stuff. So we have this level right here. Nice retracement. It's, to me, it's too dangerous. This is what I see. Here, here. So it's in this zone currently right now. Wick, 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 wick. Not good. 4 hour. Let's go to 1 hour. So we got a lot of candles. It's to me. So because it faked this out here, I would go with the 4 hour. And I would trade this one on the 4 hour. That way I don't wait for a candle to close and then enter on the 1 hour. And then it turns out that it was a fake out. And here, there's a lot of fake outs. So for this one, and this is so, and pick up on this too. Whenever I'm doing this, sometimes I'll say enter on the 4 hour, enter on the 1 hour, enter on the 15-minute. It just depends on what we're doing. And here we can see on the 4 hour, we're seeing wicks. So I would not recommend entering this on a 1 hour because it's going to be a wick and you're going to get, it's going to come down here. But for me personally, I'd have to wait like 12 hours, 18 hours to see if in fact the price comes up, gets rejected here, which is fine, then comes down and then starts coming up again. I'd have to wait for that. I do a lot of waiting. See here, we have another soul. We have another rejection on soul. Ooh, coming down. Son of a gun. By what? How many cents? 18 cents. Dirty scoundrel. So my thought process is, in this area, let's see what comes down. We shall see. Let's go to a 5 minutes. Let's get crazy. Let's get crazy, guys. Let's get crazy. All right. So here, see it says, rode the short down to 2,700, then from 2,700 back up. Hey, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Very nice. Oh, let me put this. Let's put this over here. And right now we're not seeing anything. My levels are just going lower and lower. It's okay. Small rectangle left. Shut that off. Okay. And let's just stare at this. Let's all short this. No play. So right now it's going up. I would like to see it come up here and then try to short it and then have my stop loss right here. And sometimes I lose. But then when it plays out, it makes up for all those losses. So we'll see. Let's go to 1 minute. Let's go. So I wanted to break this level so I can get a better thing. So I wanted to break that level so I can get a better entry on my shorts. And I definitely wanted to break this level so I could enter my short. Let's see. We shall see. So yearly is now, so quite a bit. Yeah, so did some crazy work. Absolutely crazy. Let's go. Man, I really wanted it to go higher. Since it stopped me out. I was like, okay, come up here. I was trying to front run it. Wait a minute. I have a bias on SO. I have a bias on SO just due to the token unlocks. But I have to get that out of my brain. You know, we came down here into this zone, bounced really nice. I was really hoping for a rejection here to do this. It hasn't really rejected. Broke above slightly, came down. In order for me to continue with the bearishness, at least short term, I just want to be in this trade like for a few minutes. It needs to get rejected here. Right now we have a high and a higher high. I did want it initially for it to come up here, but so here's my thought process. This is the level. This is my blue line right here. Blue. What I wanted to do is I want the price to come up. Yes, pull back and then come up. But, and that was here. I want to come up, pull back, and go up to this level so I can get a better entry. If it's going to come down. What I don't want to see is price going up, down, up, down, up. Because now what it's doing, if it's not breaking these lows, but breaking the highs, this is saying, oh, we should go up now. And this one, I mean, it barely broke it. We'll see. Let's see here. What's a good take profit for SOL shorts? Yeah, for this one, it depends on how much leverage you have. What's your amount of leverage? But for SOL, these are my levels. So you would have it above this, like 162.37, another one 142.02. But it depends on how much leverage you have. You have a 2x, 5x, 30x. I mean, if you enter now from here to here, just a 4x would be great. If you had a 10x, that'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, it just depends on your leverage. Just a sub says, Joe, when did you get into crypto or trading or crypto, and how and why? Love to hear these stories. Oh yeah, definitely. So for me, I got into crypto back in 2020. And of course, I got into crypto. All I heard about was XRP. So I started doing research, started watching videos, you know, seeing all these different websites and everything as far as crypto goes. And I just started buying. I was using Coinbase and I was just buying every 2 days. Now, granted, I'm a registered nurse and I would drive Uber and Lyft because I was really bored Monday through Friday because I work double weekends. And then Monday, you know, I would pretty much sleep half the day. And then I would study. And then I was driving Uber and Lyft a couple of hours a day, you know, nothing big. And so I'd make a couple, maybe like $50 or $100, whatever it was. And then what I would do is every 2 days, I would go and I'd buy XRP. And then finally, I was watching this video and the guy said, man, if you're in trades and they're not making you any money, get out of it. Get into trades that are going to make you money. So I sold like 80%. And I got into other coins, and those coins made me some money. And if you have not experienced a coin that's giving you like a 3x or a 5x, man, you haven't seen nothing. Ooh, man. Because there's coins that are giving way more than that. I remember my first Moon coin was banned. I bought it. I think it was like $3. And I forgot all about it. And sure enough, I heard, you know, somebody talking about it again. I was like, I think I had that coin. And I go in and look, and sure enough, I do. And it's like, okay, right now we're having selling pressure. And it's like, okay, let me check on this coin. So I go in and I checked on the coin, and it's like, holy moly, I do have this coin. And it's at $15 right now. It's like, no way. I was like, well, I'll tell you what, let me wait for the morning to see if it goes up some more. If not, whatever. Sure enough, in the morning, I go and it was still the same. I'm glad it didn't go down to $3 again. And I sold it. I was like, wow, now that is cool. And there was one where I did it with cake as well, where my buddy, he told me about farming. I was like, what's farming? And he says, you know, you put the coin, they hold it, and then you make all these extra coins. So I did that. You know, I bought some cake. I did the farming, and I was just fascinated because the coin I was getting, which I don't even know what the point was, but it was making me coins. I was like, dude, this is so amazing. So with me, I go hard. And I sold 90% of my entire portfolio. I bought cake so that I could farm. And now I'm just seeing these numbers like going up big time. It's like, man, it's amazing. 1 week later, cake went from $3, same thing, same story, to 15. And I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was going up. I didn't know nothing. And then sure enough, I go and I look, it's like, there is no way I can have this much money. There's no way. The only way it can be, I need to withdraw it and put it into my other wallet. And I did. And when that happened, I was like, wow, this crypto stuff is real. So just kind of give you all a heads up. I mean, you're going to have coins at X. And it's going to be great. It's going to be so great. See here. I look for the rejection at 182 on SOL, VWAP, and a breaker block. There you go. Breaker block. Let's go. 182. Okay. 182. And there's a breaker block. Yeah, for me, I would have gotten stopped out because I would have my stop loss like right here, like really close. Probably right around the area, 182. I probably got stopped out. Just barely get stopped out for it to come back down. Let's see. Good to know. Good to know. See, Jesse says, I got a coin that got listed when I bought it and went up 46x within an hour. Dude. It was a coin at the time. Wow. Can you imagine that? I had a mentor that happened to him. He had bought a coin and it got listed, I guess, on Binance or something. And I'm actually on a call with him. And the dude starts hooping and hollering and screaming. Like, dude is like, he just won the lottery. I said, well, what's going on, man? He goes, man, my coin, it just went up. It went up a bunch. And I guess he had a lot of money in it. And he's like, I'm going to sell half right now. I'm going to see if it keeps on going up. And then I'll start selling off more and more. And sure enough, he kept on selling off. I was like, wow, man. He goes, yeah. I was like, Yeah, getting listed on exchanges, that's where you want to be. See here, CJ says that my best coins last cycle were Cardano. Was just randomly buying layer ones, bought at 140 and went to $28 2 days later. Wow, if that's not a story, like these two stories, that's... Julian says, have you heard of DeFi tuna? Nope. If so, what is it and would you recommend it? Any coin that now can it make money? Yeah. What did they have last time? Burger and all this other stuff. Let's see. So let's go and look at DeFi tuna. Let me make sure I spell this right. DeFi tuna. DeFi tuna right here. Oh, so it's not even, it's one of these coins. No, I wouldn't buy it. All these coins are rugging right now. Oh, there you go. Unless I got the wrong one. All these coins are rugging right now. Let's try this again. Let's do, is this the right one? DeFi tuna. See, you got a house from, don't know what you're talking about. Oh, let me read the one up. See here, I bought Link sub $1 last run, sold at like $40. Link alone last got me my house. Wow. Good for you, man. Good for you. That's amazing. Like those stories are inspiring. Those stories are so inspiring. And this is what's going to happen to us, guys. We're going to be in coins. They're going to go up. We're going to sell some of it. Going to keep on going up. We'll sell little bits of pieces. We don't plan to catch the absolute top, but as long as we're taking profit, we'll be all right. Man, Darren does things. That's great, dude. Man, that's amazing. But who wanted this DeFi tuna? Trying to go back in the list. Yeah, see, and this is one thing this is where I messed up on this past bear market. I wasn't buying. I was out having fun. I was out having a lot of fun. And I was like, oh, I'll just wait. I'll just wait. And before you know it, the halving was here. I was like, what happened? Like, man, that was quick. But next bear market, 1 year after the anniversary of the all-time high, we'll know at that time when the all-time high was. 1 year anniversary, start buying. $20, $50, $200, whatever it is, in coins. And I'm not going to have like 80 million coins. I'm going to have maybe 10. And then just keep on putting money into them. And one of them will be Bitcoin. That was a mistake I didn't do. See, Jesse says, it's the patient guys and girls that make, yeah. And that's the thing too. And so you never see these multimillionaires say, oh, I bought when it went up 80% or 400%. They never say that. They bought when nobody else wanted to buy. When there was literally fear in the streets, they were buying. So yeah, who wanted this one? DeFi tuna. Can't see it. Was it deleted or something? I'm going crazy looking for it. Is that comment removed? Oh yeah, that's what you call a rug. let's see here. We got 7 more minutes, guys. 7 more minutes. Hey, we got Moggy in the house. What's up, Moggy? Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Yes. All right. Let's see here. How is Sol doing? Looking like it wants to come down. Looking like it wants to come down. Selling pressure. $181. 181.30. Fine. 181.30. Oh man. I don't know. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, I might miss it. And this is just for giggles. Just for giggles right now. Reason I'm entering this one, it's on the 5-minute time frame. We have selling pressure here. It can easily come up. You know, we're on such a small time frame. But it's currently underneath the 9 SMA. It's underneath our VWAP. And we'll see. 181. I think if it comes up to here, I'll just close it out. We'll see. Hopefully we can monitor it. Let's see here. We got about 5 minutes before we can go to Frankie Candles. Let's see, Jay Violet says, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Right now, we're just messing around. We've taken our $25 account down to $20. Ouch. Last cycle, there was so many bangers. Yeah. Wow. You bought at 60 and sold at 550? Dude. See, last run 2 was all about ICOs. I managed to snipe some early and get some decent exits and outs. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't get into the ICOs until, man, I'm missing the move. Dang it. I didn't get into ICOs until it was already pretty much done. And dude, I got so wrecked because you had to buy tokens and all this other stuff so you can get allocations and blah, blah. Dude, I got wrecked so bad. And it's funny too. I made so much money. And then because I made so much money, instead of keeping on doing what I was doing, now I made so much money that I'm diversifying. I'm getting to ICOs, I'm getting to NFTs, I'm getting to meme coins, I'm getting to nodes, I'm getting to mine coins, I'm getting to like literally diversifying. And then everything came down. It was like wreck city. Not again though. And I don't know how, man, I spent so much money looking back now on NFTs. And there was some where you had to buy the NFTs so that you can stake the NFTs. And then, you know, you get these coins and then the website, it does whatever, like a year or two later. And I don't even want to say how much money it's embarrassing, but it's a story. It's a true story. And because of that, it hurts. And because it hurts, they're going to do it again. No, thank you. So will come down. Yes, and it's coming down too. And I missed it. I missed the move. Come on, come get it. Come get my entry. Not going to do it though. Darren Dusting says, managed to get some decent exits. Yeah, the coins using launch pads. That's what I was doing. And I didn't find out about the launch pads until later. And then when I did enter, the coins for the launch pads were so high up that I was, you know, spent a lot of money. Man, I spent a lot of money. And then finally, when I was going to call it quits, I was down like 80. I was down 80% on the launchpad coins. And then, well, the coins to get into the launchpad. I was down like 80%, and the market started taking off one last run up, and then I think I sold like at 50%, and even that was a huge hit because again, it cost some money. See here, I'm sure everyone hit that like button, and if you haven't already, definitely smash it because it does help support the channel. It really does. CJ says this cycle really feels different though. I hope we still get, yeah, same, man. Now I've been feeling this, but I keep on hearing people say this now, and it does. It does. And so because it feels different, and because it's starting to feel different, or it's been different, you know, once we had that beginning, the all-time halving, the all-time high prior to the halving, I was like, oh, well, maybe this is the bottom, and maybe we go up from here, you know? And no, I was wrong. Man, was I wrong. I'm still holding those coins. Don't want to sell them. Come on, green. Let's go, green. Let's see here. Yep, I made them aware of that. Awesome. Okay. It was hard for me to get into ICOs here in New York City with my KYC. Yeah. So I have a buddy in Australia. And what I did, and he's real cool and everything. I sent him a lot of money. And he showed me everything and he did it. I trusted him. And if you know, he stole it, then he stole it. You know, it's money I'm willing to lose. And but yeah, it was odd. The ICOs I managed to get into only had like 3 or 6 months locks, bigger money put down, but quicker exits. What's the play? Yeah. So here, do you not use take profit and stop loss on sold trade? Do you not? So on this leverage trade, I have a stop loss. For this right here, I have a stop loss. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking. But if you're asking about this trade, again, it depends on your, like, I need more data. What leverage are you using? What time frame are you entering on? Because that depends where you have your targets and your stop loss. You know, if you have a 4x, 5x, well, that's going to be way different than a 20x. PYR was another good one. Yeah, PYR. I think they're trying to do a comeback. Yes, definitely, guys. Join the Discord. It is free. Of course, there's a free portion and a paid portion. I'd recommend strongly the paid portion. But check out the free portion. See what we did. Very good. Okay, I think Frankie Candles should be available. So let's go over here. And Jesse says, yes, just came up. So hold on, guys. Let's all go over there together. I am putting this in right now. And let's go redirects. Let's go to Frankie Candles. Frankie Candles right here. Okay, save this. Go. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I do thank you very much. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. People here know me as Tradester Joe or TI Joe. But again, my community knows me as Trade Intuition. It's been fun. It's been great. I do thank you very much. We're not going to do an outro. It's just going to be straight to Frankie Candles. Of course, let them know that Piper Academy sent you. I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you in the next one. And what's today? Monday? I'm not sure if I'll go live tonight on my channel at 12 a.m. I might. We'll see. All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. And as always, let's make this money.